continue this again. All right, so everyone is back. We're all good to go. So, first off, we're going to change a bit of the music because we are not in a happy-go-lucky place right now.
Sure, we are.
Ooh, honey, things are happening. Get real.
Real, real.
Okay. So, all of you remember the last moment before you lost consciousness, before everything just kind of faded away. When you regain that consciousness, you start to feel your extremities at first. You feel the coldness. You feel the slight draft of some type of when it does come through upon your skin, raises the hairs on your body. You can feel the cold surface of stone on your cheek. All of you. Right now, if you just individually are laying on the ground and you start to shake yourself a bit free of not the confines or the embrace of ropes or chains or bindings, but from your muscles fatigue by the atrophy of being kind of unstill. And as you slowly open your eyes one by one, take in the breath more deliberately now, you can smell the smell of old wood, of a mustiness, of earth, a bit of slight decay. And you have to pry your eyes kind of apart as it's been kind of closed by your natural body's moisture, secretions. But when you do, you're in a shut up. You're in a fully dark place. Those of you that have the eyesight to adapt to the pure darkness, it is, well, stone. They're chilling right now. And as you do slowly get up, you realize that you're not alone. The individuals, the surroundings, the people you're talking to previously, moments ago, or what you expect or moments ago, are no longer there. It is just you and a group of four other individuals you don't recognize, you never talk to, but they look like they're in the same state as you, in the same configuration, in the same type of injury that all of you find yourselves in right now. And when I bring up this scene, you see that the walls around you are of a natural stonework, but carved. The flooring is flagstone, and you see there are stairs that are nearby. You don't know where you are. The temperature feels a little bit different, but what you can hear is that of a slight laughter that's echoing down along the walls. All of you are strewn haphazardly around this room, almost like someone picked all of you up and just dropped you, like a child dropping toys. You look around, and all you see is just the five of you.
Damn hangover. Oh, God. Me damn.
I wasn't. I was at school, and now I'm here.
Yeah. Damn it. Ugh. My head hurts. I slowly get up the floor, like just wipe myself off the dust, just checking my tail. Ah, shit. Was it a hangover? I can't remember. Is everyone okay?
Was it raining blood?
Does it?
Yeah, I got that too. Where I was it was raining blood too. Where were you?
I was in a small town. What was the name of the town? Did we determine?
It was south of Waterdeep. The town's name is Doratharg.
I was in the small town of Doratharg, just south of Waterdeep. I hope the puppies are okay.
It was raining blood.
Puppies? Hmm. I was on the road of Tradeway, heading to Waterdeep. Helped a few dwarves, and well, here I am. And the blood, I think I remember it. It's just, I don't know.
And there was that lightning bolt too.
And the
Oh, yeah. I think that's the last thing I remember.
I mean, I feel like I'm in a better place. I was in the process of getting robbed.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Do you still have all your money?
Do I?
You do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so I think that kind of worked out in my favor a little bit.
Yeah, standing up to her full heights, Soy stands up and she's like, "Oofta," and so she she double checks the antlers are there, all the goods are accounted for.
oh, I just look up. Wait, how tall are you, Soy?
She's like 6'4". Sorry, she's 8'4".
8
Oh,
Yeah, she's
8'4".
8'4".
How tall is
just-
the room?
Even by Minotaur standard, she's a bit of a tall one.
The room itself is about 8 feet tall, so she is literally having to hunch down.
Yeah, yeah. So
hey,
like,
nice flowers.
thanks. Yeah, thank you. She says, "Oofta." Does anyone remember hearing a horn there?
Yes. Yes, I heard it. And
A
nobody else
horn?
did. It was weird.
I mean, I play a horn, but I don't.
Well, I wasn't really conscious enough there to ask afterwards. I just kind of woke up here. I did.
Yeah.
What's the last time you woke up? I mean, when you were awake.
I think I was just in a field, but I mean that was normal. I just sat down to get some rest there. All right.
Okay.
And what is the lighting situation above board?
Lighting blood.
No, lighting. Like how lit is this area?
Oh,
So as you take a look around, you can see that there is a single candle that's burning in a sconce. We'll go with right here. And you
Okay.
see that there is an open bit of ways down here. Those that have dark vision can see there is a bit of a wall that is to the south there. In fact, I just opened up really quickly to make it visible. You see that it does go to what looks like a collapsed stairway. And that's the only light is coming from right here as well as right here. This actually is a door right here. The door is open right now. The door is actually half on hinges and partly broken, so you can walk through it freely. But you did wake up on opposite sides. There is a altar that is right here that is, you see, it looks like a couple of horns from some type of beast. When you take a look, it's not any type of natural animal. It is something that, as you look at it, starts to make your head a little bit fuzzy, get a bit of a headache. You see there are flowers that are on top of the altar itself, but beyond that, that is all you see right now.
So do we have all of her gear? It seems like as Soy would be doing like an inventory check. Does she have all of her stuff?
You do have all your stuff, and before we go any further, everyone give me a perception roll, please.
Okay. Because if that's
Perception.
the case, if that's the case, she's gonna
Back.
let Machi out.
I'm back.
Added? No, that's persuasion. There it is.
Honey.
I'm back.
From 2 to 3 current to 1.
Are you typing something to me, Paul?
No, I'm actually getting some notes down real quickly on the characters since we're about to end right now. Give me 1 second. And actually, I'm just going to say this out loud since I don't want to pause the time. So, for Kishara as well as Rakheim, you hear what sounds like laughter. As mentioned, but it's coming down from the north. There's a closed door right here on the map, and you can hear what sounds like someone is mix of someone's laughing on the other side of whatever's echoing down that hallway.
So
Go ahead. Sorry.
that's okay. So I'm Kishara. Before we move forward and try and figure out what's going on, maybe we should all introduce ourselves?
As Soy touches the tip of her mace and casts light on it. She's like, I'm Soy, and she offers her very big minotaur hand to shake yours.
I will shake her hand enthusiastically. I can honestly say that's the first time I've ever shaken hands with a minotaur. This is very exciting.
She's like, why does it? If only everyone was as enthusiastic as you.
I agree.
Well, Kishara, my name is Rekheim. Don't really, just a traveler here. How about you two? And Soy?
As long as we're doing introductions, I'm Leo Yaris, but you can call me Leo. It's hard to say that other one.
Leo?
Just call me Leo.
Leo.
All
Hey.
right.
So, all right, who else?
I'm Lex.
Lex.
Long
Howdy,
time.
Lex.
Call me Lex.
What do we have in common here? Why are we here? I don't know why. That was some crazy magic too. That's godlike magic that happened out there. You see it? You saw the lightning bolt and the rain and the horn.
Quite a light show.
Do you guys hear that laughing?
Oh yeah, I did.
Another-
Sounds like a good time over there.
There's laughing coming from over there, and I just point.
And
Should
Are
we
there-
investigate it?
Are there bars on that door or anything to see?
It's a wooden door, fully planked, so there's no gaps besides a small little at the bottom. There is no keyhole, key ring, so it's not locked at all. But it does seem to be, you can tell it's jammed against the side walls, probably from age or maybe the wood swelled for whatever reason. So you can tell by initial observation, it's not going to be open by just pushing it.
How big is the gap in the bottom of the door?
It's about, I would say, anywhere from 1 inch to half an inch.
Okay. Do you guys want me to check it out?
Sure.
as long as I don't have
Be
to.
my guess.
I turn into a mouse. And I will go under the bottom of the door.
And while
Quietly
she's
as possible. A little black mouse. Black. Little.
Okay. So you watch as, let's see the computer sheet, let's get the mouse.
Huh? A druid.
while she's doing that, I'm doing a ritual spell here to detect magic on this altar since it gave me that headache.
So as you do detect magic, you definitely sense that that altar is giving up a bit of magic, but you get a visual cue here, Leo, that the entire area is hazy with magic. And you're seeing that the School of Magic is in conjunction, all of them mixed all together.
Whoa! I have never seen that much magic. It's all over the place.
What do you mean, Leo? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a thing. I don't know yet.
Hope it's not wild.
And
It's
then-
all.
Suppose, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go.
Seeing as he's a wizard, so she's heard that they're pretty smart. She's gonna ask, Leo. She's like, "Do you know what those horns there mean? There, you know what that might be up to?"
DM, do I know?
Go ahead and give me a religion. Religion or even Arcana, both would work. Anyone here that's looking at this can give me an Arcane or religion roll.
Just in the off chance she would know it, but I highly doubt it. But this is a flat roll for her. Yep, no.
Soy, you don't know. And Leo, even yourself, you don't know what this is.
I've never seen this before.
Just before I scurry under the door, Soy, a little tiny mouse, turns towards you, and you hear in your head, "I'll let you know if I need anything," and then scurry under.
All right. So I'm just to have this all open, revealed as we talk, instead of having just me and Jen talk because I don't want to have no one else not get involved. So as you go under the door here, Kashara, you see a hallway that extends about 15 feet before diverging to the left. And you can hear the laughter coming. Someone is very, very nearby. And as you do kind of skirt up, and you kind of round the bend, the corner, as you definitely feel in place in this kind of environment, and you see there is a room that's a bit lit. You see multiple entrances and exits to the north, to the south, and there is a current grate giving off a bit of light. There's a fire underneath that's giving warmth in this room, and you do see that there is a single individual who is on the ground, weeping, not from his eyes, but from his body, blood. And you see there are multiple, what looks like cuts in his body that are currently just kind of literally pouring blood out of him onto the ground. It's spreading. It's falling down into the grate where the fire is sizzling. You can hear it. And you watch as an individual, he seems to be an elf. And about, I would say, he seems to be an elderly elf around maybe 500-600 years old, and is currently just kind of laughing. You see that one eye is closed shut, which seems to be caked by a bit of blood as well. And his hand is covered in what looks like a black type of ash or ink. His clothing is that of some type of nobility. It's very, very fine silks embroidered with gold on it. His hair is tied back into a ponytail. It's silver, goes down to the bottom of his back. And you can tell that he's an elderly individual elf. You see the definitely pointed ears, but he seems to be gravely kind of wounded and injured right now.
Is he the one that was laughing?
Yes.
And he's bleeding all over?
Yeah.
All right. Soy, we lose our connection, and the guy in his head, he hears, "Are you okay?"
Who's that?
I'm trying to stay hidden in the shadows, I should say. I did say I was going to try and be a little sneaky when I went under the door. I don't know if you caught that. So I'm hoping that he won't really see me. If I can find like a shadow somewhere in a corner.
You're a rat. Not to worry about it. He looks around, doesn't or your mouse. He looks around, doesn't see you, but you see that his eyes are unfocused. In who are you? Explain yourself. I don't recognize the voice.
Oh, we don't know each other. But do you need help?
What gives you that idea?
Well, you're bleeding.
That is not the worst of my troubles. I don't see you. Who are you?
All right, this is a little creepy even for me, so I'm gonna head back to the others. And I scurry away and go back towards the door. But he's the only person that I saw, right? In the hallways that I traverse?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go back and come back through the door. And
Hey, little guy.
hi. This place is weird.
How weird.
Um, so there's a guy, an elf, an older elf, down the corridors past that door.
Uh-huh.
Think he was hurt, but he was laughing and didn't act hurt. It was very creepy.
What
Was
kind of
he-
hurt?
I don't know, he was bleeding, I think, a lot. I asked him if he needed help, but he didn't say that he needed help, but
Was he enjoying it? He was laughing.
maybe we take the stairs. I didn't like that.
If he's in trouble, I mean, an elder elf is something worth saving.
Or was he banishing himself? Or was he just... I don't know. What was he doing with his blood?
Was it ritual
I'm
sort of?
telling you, there was something not right about it. I think we should avoid it. There was something wrong, very wrong with that whole.
I'll take your advice then. I don't want to meet any more people with their fetishes. Maybe
Strange as
downstairs.
it is.
Oh, sorry, was that?
Yeah, the day's been kind of weird as it is.
Hmm.
So he said he didn't want to be there, or he did want to be there.
Oh, he didn't say either. Um, I he just seemed not right.
Deranged?
Maybe,
Oh,
yeah.
question. Sorry. Do these stairs go up to the door, or do they like go
They
underneath?
go up to the door.
Okay, so that door is the only way we can go, right?
Yes.
No, there's another way over here, right?
It is a cave in. So unless you plan on getting a forklift, you're not moving through that.
All right, well then it looks like we're breaking down a door there.
Alright, I got this.
Oh God.
So he's gonna cast guidance on him. So he, for a brief time, has a milk mustache, is the form her guidance takes.
Oh. So Rickham has a mustache.
Got a wet mustache.
Oh, I got milk! I'm just
Give
gonna-
me that. Give me a strength roll there, Brookheim.
Alright, is it athletics?
Yeah, pure strength.
Strength? Alright, strength is it ability checks?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 12.
Don't you have guidance?
Yeah, you have a plus 1d4.
A D4. How you? Oh dear, how you type?
Do I have the screen? Oh, so here's how I do this. Everyone, so you get to know. So I get more modules here to make this easier. Left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a row of icons. The bottom one is a D20 symbol. Click on that. You should be able to click on the D4, D6 to D100.
Oh dear, I don't. Ooh.
On your map, it should be like over here, like way towards the edge of the corner. If you have.
Oh, I
screen.
see. I see. D4, just a D4. Okay.
Yep.
Let me see.
Nice.
There you
That will do it.
Ooh.
So you feel that the guys actually helped you out here, and you put your shoulder into the door, or however you do open it. Tell me, how do you open the door here, Rakan?
So what does the door look like? It's just like a wooden door.
So it's a wooden door. It doesn't have any steel bands across it at all, but it does seem to be made up of several layers that's been kind of nailed together. Has a handle to open the door either which way, but there's no lock on it to have it locked. But essentially, it's swelled to keep it closed. Since it's been down here.
All right, I'm gonna use my battle axe. Just use it like a fire axe and just
Okay.
see I could. Yeah.
So you just use one very good swing against where the hinges would be, and it just collapses the entire thing, and the door at that point just folds inward and falls to the ground. And when that does happen, you are revealed a entire hallway that does extend outward to the west.
All right, I'll go in first.
Lex you'll see, he'll pull up a little hood that he has. When he pulls it up, you can see the vestige of a raven.
Oh, like nice hoodie.
Kind of, but like it covers up a lot of like most of his face.
Cool.
Yeah, I love
You're
the dark
kind of just
seriousness there.
Sorry, Soy.
No, go ahead.
Ah, I see. Being conscious there. All right, I'll go in first. See what's up with this elf.
As you're going down the hallway, your footsteps are echoing a little bit on the hallways itself. You see the walls again are natural stone, but it's been carved to seem one seamless type of environment. The ground, though, is carved to resemble flagstones and carvings. It does resemble a bit of dwarven work. So in here is, again, about 8 feet high, so a little bit of ducking down by Soy. And you can hear the... and a very, very kind of wet type of breathing from this individual. And as you do cross, you do see this individual on the other side of the room. And you see that the room itself does extend into several different areas. There is a bit of a walkway that is down this way to the bottom entrance here, double doors. There's an opening to the top right up here. And you see this very, very old elf, again, about 600-700 years old, weeping a bunch of blood from numerous wounds upon his body, breathing very, very heavy. And he just kind of looks at all of you now, especially as you come in, Rickheim. And as he sees you, he just starts going, no, a mistake, a mistake. This was a mistake.
Are you all right, sir?
I suppose the way I look is not to bode well.
Can I do like a medicine check or something like that to see if this guy's worth healing or if he's like super gone? Like,
Give me a medicine roll. Do you suspect either way he's bled enough to where he might not survive without any type of healing magic? You do see upon the body, again, numerous slits in the clothing, in his skin, bleeding. He's definitely covered in a bit of blood. You can see upon the ground are a couple of emptied health vials, potion bottles. Red liquid still on the edge rim of the potion bottles that he's just drank.
Right. Well, she'll risk it. Zoe is going to features. Well, that's my one. Yeah, Zoe is going to do a cure wounds.
Nice.
As you go
Hmm.
by, and well, what's it look like when you do cure wounds? That you're kind of narrating this here, Matthew.
As she kind of touches him and does this, like almost like an under the breath, you can't even really make it out, prayer to Hathor. In the ambient noise, you can kind of hear the sounds of cows, and then there's just like a glowing moonlight from her hand as she administers some 12 points of healing to him.
You watch as his wounds upon the body starts to close one by one, leaving little faint lines of where the wounds actually were. You see a bit of his facial features become more relaxed. He breathes a little bit easier before you watch unfold before you. It almost reverse, and the wounds open back up upon his body. He starts coughing. Little blood splatters dripping down the side of his throat. That won't work. This, this was all a mistake. This was a mistake. You, you all weren't supposed to survive. And you watch as his eyes just glaze over, and his chest stops having that racking breath, the heaving of his coughing, and you watch as he does pass away.
Damn it.
Yeah, just to be clear here, I'm just trying to find some evidence of where we are, maybe some next of kin. So she's gonna look through his pocket, see if she can find anything of note that might give us a heads up to where we are.
Okay. As you go to his body, you see that, especially for, in this case, Leo will be able to tell. Leo, you see that his clothing is marked with a bunch of expended runes upon his clothing of protection, sigils, and whatnot, have all been burnt out. You see the pockets of where protection spells have erupted, leaving a bit of marks upon his body, like he went under the assault of many spells. And his array of whatever he had was fully expended in his arcane arts. Now, before we continue further, I'm gonna do a bit of a mechanic. I do it on my games that you haven't experienced for some of you, and that is, I want to get a bit of an inner monologue, what your character's thinking right now. It kind of goes through their mind, what you've just experienced, what's going through right now. So, I'll go through the ones that know what I'm talking about here. I'll have them go first. So, for you, Kishara, what goes through your mind?
Kishara's just thinking something's not right. She's in a state of confusion, and she really likes new things, and um, just curiosity killed the cat, but she's uncomfortable right now. This is too much.
Okay. Lex, what goes through your mind?
So Lex is kind of feeling relieved for the guy because he was in a lot of pain for all the things, and him passing away, you know, getting that release from the pain makes him, feel relieved for the guy, but also confused on what's going on and how, like, the magic healing didn't do anything. So he's just racking his brain on what could be going on with that as well.
Okay. For you, Soy, what goes through your mind?
Soy is a little worried that this guy got cursed, and that's why his wounds wouldn't heal. Like something was inflicted upon him that won't allow wounds to heal. And the part that she is mostly focused on at the moment is that we weren't meant to survive. That's what's really sticking with her, is that we weren't meant to survive. So like, what was supposed to happen, and like, if we weren't meant to survive, what is here that would prevent us from, like, that was meant to end us essentially. So she's just worried about what the next outcome is. So that's always kind of thought.
Okay. Fantastic. Leo, what goes through your mind?
Well, I'm trying to put two and two together here, and we weren't meant to survive. implies to me that he had a hand in bringing us here. I'm a little pissed. That one of my elven kind that I would look up to, obviously a powerful in the magics elf, that would do that to us without our permission. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. And lastly, for you, Rickheim, what goes through your mind?
Rickheim is very concerned because Soy cast some sort of healing magic on him, but it didn't work, and he's just trying to rack his brain on what's going on here. So he's just looking around very cautious, just looking up to the ceiling and just see if there's anything. Just standing guard, alert.
Okay. As you go to check his clothing, Mike, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, not Mike. Soy. As you go to check his clothing, see what he has upon him. As you go into the nearby pockets, you can feel the warmth of not the body, but the clothing itself. Almost like the clothing is giving off a radiance of heat. And you grab what seems like a grouping of scrolls, parchment you can feel. And that's all you can feel in one of these pockets. As you do pull it out, you see it's starting to kind of decay and break apart. And you see there is a wax seal on these parchments. And when you do look at the parchments, they start to crumble in your grasp. And I'm curious, on that moment, what do you do?
I feel like Soy would just drop them.
Okay.
Like, if this has the decaying part of it, she doesn't want that decay to spread to her.
You let go, and all of you watch as the parchment falls to the ground, and as it hits, it literally just unbuckles and just collapses into thousands of little pieces, like ash on the ground, and just goes to a small little pile, leaving just a single wax seal on the ground itself. And then you watch as the body of this individual also starts to slowly have the same effect. It starts to decay and turn into ash. You see the cracks upon his body, like someone who has a massive amount of like skin conditions, and slowly starts to move over to almost like a statue-esque type of skin quality. And you see parts of his body starts to crumble, as well as the clothing also succumbing to that effect. And before long, as all of you step back, the clothing and him just collapse into one large pile of ash on the ground.
That wax seal, was there like an emblem on it that I was able to see? Or
There is a emblem, yes. When you take a look at it, it is that of it's an eye that is imposed over a partially hilted sword. And you see that the eye itself has the iris, but the iris is that of a diagonal type of iris, or whatever the black part is.
Cool.
So are you saying it's like a reptilian slitted eye instead?
But it's at an unusual angle, and it's a little bit wider.
Okay.
So if I had to kind of draw it in a real way, I'll do an image wheel here. So if you have the eye,
oh, it's an amazing drawer.
shut up. It's kind of like
Oh, I love the circle.
kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
Do I recognize that at all?
This is going to be a very, very, very hard check. Potential. If we go with the, I guess we talk about it right now. The common house one of natural 20s being a successful success. So in this case, the only way to get this is if you get natural 20. I'll count those as still critical successes. This is something that you're not going to recognize unless you get a very fantastically good roll.
Okay, I'll roll an Arcana check. 20, 20, 20.
That was
Nope.
close.
Oh dear. So
Close.
So it's Arcana.
Yep.
And we can only roll it if we're trained in it, right?
In this case, I didn't say yes or no, so I'll let it be open roll if you want.
Oh, okay. I wasted a 17, honey.
Listen,
I'll try
feel
my
like-
hand.
You still in rat form, Jenny?
yeah.
Okay.
Kishara's freaked out, so she's hanging out, just kind of like in the shadows. You guys probably don't really see her. She's there, but
Yeah, so I was just gonna. Well, I think this man had worse of problems than the wounds. I think there.
Oh, he
I
got a
don't think
skin
this-
problem.
I don't think that this. And she gestures to the ash. She's like, "Was my doing?" Just so we're clear there. I've never had this effect when I've healed someone.
Nah, he probably
Is that
was
my doing?
cursed with something, so something.
I can't help but wonder if maybe he was much older than he looked, and his spells ran out, and his age caught up of them there.
based on the way he was talking, was there any way for me to get a sense of whether or not he was being hostile, or was he more helpful, or just before he passed, like what was his tone? Was it
Anyone that listen, give me a insight roll.
insight?
Guess I'll do insight too.
Oh,
Nope. No dice.
What's down in that fire pit there? Where the blood was going.
It's just a fire. It's just to provide a bit of illumination, a bit of warmth. All right, so we're gonna do some other mechanics I haven't done yet, which is give information to people secretly. So it's up to them to reveal the information as they want. With that being said, how about I have the rest of individuals go ahead and give me another perception roll, please. Everyone can give me a session. Everyone can.
no! Hey!
Wow. Yeah, look at that.
All right, I'm sending a message. Give me 1 second.
I'm rolling so bad. Should have. I'll take all the natural ones. You take all the natural ones. Sound good?
Sure. Except in combat.
Doing- Or super important things. That's fine. It's
All right, time to send information out. So to you, Jenny, I'm giving information. I actually have to do this quickly now because we got 2 Jens. All right. So Jen, that is going to you. Let's see. Also Rookheim. All right. All right. So you'll see messages on your screen, and it's the things that your characters see, and then it's up to you if you want to discuss with the party. But it's a way for me to let you discover things on your own without me saying it, and so it's coming from you and not me.
Okay, so I see that. What about my insight check? Did I get anything from that?
So he was actually I didn't meant to mention it. So I sent the wrong person. Let's see. Give me 1 second. There you go.
Okay.
Oh no. Dear gods, we need to. The place is falling apart.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, look, there's the magic. There's some rune kind of magic. I don't know, fault lines on the walls. It's breaking. This whole place is falling apart.
Yeah, you'll see Kishara all of a sudden pop up over here by the wall in the shadows. Guys, I think we need to get out of here. And start making her way towards the exit. Are these doors?
So those white marks, now I'll point out for the rest of you, those are actually where the runes of magic energy are that are starting to fade away. At this point, the rest of you can actually see this. And you can see that the runes are slowly fading away to non-existence. And as the more they fade, the more that they actually start to cause cracks along the walls, almost like they're keeping the place held together. And if they fall, the place might collapse.
So is this a door here?
Yes, double door, and the door above Leo is also a singular door.
Would there be any way for me to get a sense of if we're underground or not? Can I get a... Like, do I want to go up? Do I feel like instinct, intuition? Does it feel like I want to go up or
Give me a survival roll.
survival? Not bad.
You are definitely underground, so typically up is better.
Okay, so I think we should go up these stairs. I just feel like we need to go up.
All right. Is the door working there? Let me see. I look at the door.
As
Is
you
it
go to the
locked?
door, it is currently locked. Indeed, it is.
All right.
Shit.
Acting time. I'm just gonna just quickly bash down the door with my bow
If
axe.
we're not worried about too much, like actual like where we are in this thing, knowing that he has to do that, Sori will again give him guidance.
Okay. Go
Thank
give me an
you.
athletics roll to break down that door.
All right. Lex.
All right.
Oh God.
Rickheim, as you go by and you either use your axe or your body or whatnot to open this door, as you bash into it, maybe because of your action or maybe because of the environment itself, but the place starts to fall, it starts to collapse ever so slightly. You see pieces of bricks and stonework falling. You see dirt and dust spilling down to the ground. A rock about the size of my fist falls to the ground next to all of you. And very quickly, to make this much of an easier task, as the place starts to collapse over momentarily, everyone go ahead and give me a reflex saving throw, please.
Oh, dear.
Or dexterity
wrong-
saving throw, sorry.
Dex save?
Yeah.
Do I have advantage in this? Because of danger sets.
Go for it.
Bad rolls.
Let's see. All right, advantage in the dexterity. Saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I'm rolling good.
Rickheim,
Okay,
you are absolutely fine. As pieces of stone do fall down, but for I'm gonna say in this case, for Leo as well as for let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing someone here. Who am I
Well,
missing?
okay, so
So
do you when I click here on saving throws, it doesn't roll. So on I've never done.
You gotta click the word dexterity.
Okay,
And then
And then
saving.
click
bit-
save throw.
there we go. Thank you.
Mhm.
there you go. Wow.
Okay, fantastic.
Nice.
All right,
She's abnormally dexterous for how big she is in this tiny area.
you're so high, it just falls on you and just like stays there. Doesn't fall down. Leo,
There's a
you
support.
are gonna take a bit of hit there. So as pieces fall down, as the rest of you kind of move out of the way, Leo, you get hit in the face. Piece of falling stone kind of scrapes you across the brow. Drawing a bit of blood as you are gonna take a bit of damage here. This gets only be 2d4. So go ahead and take this amount of damage, Leo. 3 damage, as some stones do fall upon your face. It does draw a bit of blood, as the place is starting to collapse a little bit more. Now, hidden that did not really help here, so more runes you can see are starting to fade out, but potentially maybe able to strengthen them if need be. What do you do?
Oh,
Is this door the same as like the other door where there's nothing you can see through other than underneath it?
This door that is in front of Rickheim is definitely more, I would say, form-fitting, but you don't see it actually gapped to the sides. It's not swelled open, so it's just locked itself. The door that is actually now right in front of Leo is closed, but doesn't seem to be locked in which way, and is much more flimsy, I should say. It seems to be more of an indoor type of door, where the door right in front of Rickheim is more of a transition door to the outside environment, potentially.
Mm.
I'm gonna open the door. I gotta get out of here.
So as Leo definitely backs away in a bit of a maybe, are you a bit panicked here, Leo?
Yes, I just got hit by a rock. It hurt.
Okay, fantastic. As you cross that way, Leo, all of you watch as he does move towards the south right now. And Leo, you go to the doors and you just push them open, and they do swing open, revealing a bit of a room that is in front of you. And it does have stairs that extend downward to the south, but then extends or has a bit of incline, so steps down, then steps up. The door right here is actually open right now, laying on the ground.
Hey, this way's open, and it might go back up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Are there rocks falling in this room too?
There are rocks falling, and someone roll me a d20. So here's how I do some random chance rolls. If I ask for random d20, if you get a 15 or more, whatever is going to trigger triggers. So someone roll me d20,
Well, then-
please.
We should probably have the guy who rolls low all the time.
Shit.
Um,
We'll die anyway.
So they both work.
Yeah.
So you watch as a piece of stone does fall to the ground, and when it does, you watch as these looks like kind of nails in the walls actually start to charge, and you watch as a small bolt of lightning shoots out and strikes that stone.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's not a good way out.
Nice.
Profit.
oh,
You
my.
see more stones fall to the ground, but don't trigger. Some stones do fall to the ground and do trigger the
And
wall lightning in all intents and purposes.
can
And I figure it out that it's certain tiles that it's hitting, and
yeah, let's say
put that
can I,
together.
can I see which ones are triggering when the rocks hit and which ones aren't?
So here's the thing. This place is falling apart. Every time someone does a check, I trigger a potential continuing collapse of this place.
Okay. So which stones did not trigger a lightning effect? that
So the
we've
ones you
seen?
saw initially was going to be this one right here, as well as this one. But the rest of them, you're not sure. And for every roll you do, or you just go, and we're going to go square by square here, is going to trigger a potential increase of dexterity saving throws to not get damaged.
I mean, I could go first.
Yeah.
Take pictures.
Go ahead, Tanky.
Well,
Wait.
I mean, I can go first. I'm sorry, Leo. You got hit in the face with a rock, so why not?
Thank you.
I guess. Lex, which one should I step on?
If you don't want to go, Soy's gonna go because Soy has a plan.
All right, Soy. What's your plan?
Yeah.
All right.
Soy is going to step here. There, let me click. Come on, do your thing.
What you got, Soy?
Well, she's gonna step here. I'm just trying to get it to do the light up thingy where you.
Hold down the left mouse button.
I'm trying. It doesn't want to do it.
You gotta-
Make sure you're on the character selection at the top left.
I am, and I don't know. I'm trying
If it's
getting
not
off
working,
of it and then go
press
back.
F5. Yeah, try that or just refresh the screen. Usually if you have an issue with the virtual tabletop, just refresh it. Alright, but Soy,
Okay.
as you step
She's
there...
essentially going to go where she just stepped. She's going to go to the like looking at the map. She's going to go to the right and then follow those different colored stones down.
Okay. When you step to your initial spot, you're fine. When you step to the right, you watch as a bolt does erupt and fly right at your space. Go and give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okie dokie. Does it work if I just? Yes, it does. Thank you. Okay. So,
You watch
Yeah.
as you try to dodge out of the way, but you're not successful as you get hit by... Well, a bolt of energy that does hit you for 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Oh, Soy, you all right?
Oh yeah. My brothers
Electricity
hit harder
displays
than.
along the wall after hitting you.
Oh yeah, my brothers hit harder than that.
No. I will step here.
You're fine.
She's going to make a jump to this one. Like she's going to try and skip the one right there.
Okay. So jump in 5 feet from just a stop. Go ahead and give me an athletics roll, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna step on this one.
Okay.
13.
All right. You jump onto that square, Soy, and as you do, you watch as another bolt erupts from the wall and rips right back into you. Give me another dexterity saving throw, please.
Wait,
Alright.
it really likes 10.
You take this much damage.
Oh,
8.
As you move there, Rickheim, you're fine.
all right, and I'll step right here.
No, not there.
That's
oh,
fine.
wait.
You already did. This is
Oh.
fine. Nothing happens when you go there.
Oh,
So we know that this square and this square are fine.
You're
Oh.
right, Soy.
that's one of
This
the
one here.
squares that you marked, Paul.
Well, there's ones where rocks hit but nothing happened.
Oh. I had it backwards.
Yeah, so did I. So Soy is going to move to this one.
And I'll move right here.
Okay. Soy, give me another dexterity saving throw.
Can I block it? Is it?
It's gonna come
Can I
from the
block?
wall over here.
Ah, damn it.
And unfortunately not. Soy, take this much more damage
8. Okay.
as another bolt strikes right into you.
Stay put,
Right.
Soy.
Can I use a bonus action to do healing word on Soy?
Go for it.
Sorry, Soy, you were not within range, so I'll just do healing word.
It's all good.
I'm going to step on this one right here.
Okay. And as you do, for
9
you.
heal-
Oh, nice. Rickheim, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right, advantage, right?
In this case, yeah.
How do you do your advantage? Is it hold shift?
I think
or-
hold shift, yeah, I believe.
Hold shift. Hope this works.
Yeah,
No, it's not working.
Give me one more time.
I'll do it again. One more
Don't
time.
figure it out. Alright, Rickheim, you are also hit by a bit of damage.
Ah,
Hold still.
ouchie.
So Rickheim, going to take
Yeah,
damage
hold-
right here.
8. Do I?
Are there any rocks laying around?
There are rocks laying around, yes.
I'm going to pick up a rock and
Okay.
hand it to Lex, and say, hand that to Ruckheim or hand it to Lex and say, throw this at one of the squares that we haven't touched yet.
I'll take it, and I'll throw it to the one right in front of me.
And a bolt of lightning strikes it.
So
Okay.
good.
Disrupts
I'll
the
do it
rocks.
Okay, I'm gonna try something silly if no one minds. If I can do this, Soy is going to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
and she's going to attack this square and this square with her Spiritual Weapon to see what happens.
Okay. First off, Lex, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Heck yeah. Time for that nat 1 again.
Which wall? This wall is in him.
Oh, yeah, Lex, you're fine. The bolt comes out, but you actually dodge out of the way, Lex, as it hits the ground next to you. Now, as the spiritual weapon does form, and you smack the ground right here, Soy, and the bolt of lightning strikes it. But when you strike it right here, nothing happens.
Okay.
Nicely done, Soy.
Yeah, by the
Thank
way,
you.
her Spiritual Weapon just looks like an old-fashioned glass bottle of milk.
You
I just
got
gotta
that
make-
milk, Soy? Just kidding. Just kidding.
So as the place continues to collapse further and further, you're able to see, as you go up here now, that there is what looks like a bit of stairs that go to different locations. You see where the actual passageway you had before would have actually provided a exit to this room, but was blocked in by this cave-in. And you see there is numerous amounts of papers, whatnot, on this building right here. You can hear the sound of kind of bubbling water that's coming from behind this wall over here that has what looks like a bit of a barricade set up in every which way.
Okay.
So we got to jump.
Yeah.
Looks
Do we
like.
have to roll anything for these jumps, or?
Now, you know the pathway now. You know how to get out here. You can definitely be able to get through.
Okay.
There's some papers here, guys. Sorts.
Do we have time for a ritual detect magic here? No,
Probably not.
No.
As you look at this table here, you see the table, you see a couple papers, you see what looks like a bit of crates, a couple shields, swords, barrels of whatever material. The place is continuing to fall and collapse. Have someone give me another d20 roll for more of the collapse. 15 or more, would you another roll for the collapse?
I nominate Leo.
We got to roll a 20, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Oh, I'm all for chaos, by the way.
Oopsie daisy. What
Do
how do you roll?
/R space 1d20, Leo.
All right. Okay. Oh,
So-
oh,
like-
sorry.
Like this.
Like that.
/R.
We're using
Oh, it
Leo's roll.
actually
We're using
rolled it.
Leo's. Because
Yeah, sorry, I
January
wasn't,
triggered it.
yeah, I wasn't trying to roll. I was trying to tell him how to do it. My bad. I thought I put in, if we put more spaces in between, it doesn't matter.
I guess not.
I guess not.
So you got your 20. No.
There we go.
That's it.
That is true, great. So more of the ceiling, more of the place does start to collapse more and more. Everyone, give me another dexterity saving throw, please, as more of it does
All
collapse.
I'm
Oh,
so
God.
glad I just healed.
Stop. Advantage. Come on.
Ah!
Oh, hey!
Nice saving throw.
I failed.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, guys.
Oh no, that's not gonna. That's not
We
good.
all failed.
All right, so not all of you, but some of you. So Lex, as well as Lex and Leo, you both are going to go ahead and take, actually in this case, as well as Rukheim. So Rukheim, Lex, and Leo, you're both going to be taking a little bit of damage here. Again, 2d4 as the place collapses a bit more. You're both going to, all three of you are going to take 7 damage.
All right. Yeah. Ow.
What about me?
Jen, you rolled. Oh yeah, Jen, you're taking 7 damage.
I
as well.
rolled a natural 1.
You take 7
Hold on.
damage, but as the place does fall, a large stone from the ceiling does fall, hits you in the back, throws you forward, but then does trap your foot.
Oh, no.
Which I guess now goes to the first question in everyone's mind. In the place of potential danger, where it's fallen apart, where life or death is definitely at the extreme right now, a stranger in your midst, do you pause to savor, or do you move forward?
I definitely paused the saver.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna
that's,
save her.
that's Soy's whole shtick.
Oh yeah, Soy.
Probably.
So Soy's gonna get, like, I just imagine the rocks over here. So Soy's gonna get on the other side of the rock. So if someone wants to grab Kishara and help pull her out from under the rock, Soy will, instead of trying to lift the heavy rock, depending on how big it is, but she'll pull the rock towards her to allow Kishara to get out.
Hold your
Sure.
thoughts.
I'll reach over and give you guidance as I see you trying to free me from the rock.
Okay. What do I roll?
Oh, Leo's gonna refresh. We're gonna refresh real quickly. He lost Discord. Hold on to that. Wait for Leo to get back.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, mine does the same thing. But I've realized if I don't keep Discord up, it will not open. The next, if I close out of it, the next time I wake up my computer to get it going, it won't.
I have to fully close out of it and then come back sometimes.
I have to restart my whole computer, and then Discord will remain open. So I have to keep Discord constantly open, otherwise I can't get back into it without restarting my computer.
Discord's been kind of wonky lately. Like this morning was really buggy.
Yeah.
How's everyone like their characters so far?
Pretty good.
I feel like I like my. I actually have somewhat of a backstory to my character brewing
Yeah.
in my head. So.
Druid is my favorite class to play, and the last few campaigns and games that I've played, I did not play a druid, and I'm so happy to be playing a druid again.
Yeah, the druid's also my favorite class. I'm currently playing. I think I mentioned, but I'm playing a kobold druid in another campaign. He's my favorite. His name's Spud, and I absolutely love him.
You remember our kobold game, Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Kobold.
Again.
Yeah,
With my chair.
There's
Oh yeah.
yeah, there's a surprising. They're surprisingly good, and it's in Dragonlance, and so you have those new backstories and stuff like that you can take as part of being part of Dragonlance. That stuff has some amazing bonuses to being a knight. I think it's a Knight of Salmania, but we kept butchering it because we're trying to read it too fast, and it came out Knight of Salmonella, and then Knight of Salami, and it's we just read it too fast, and so now our now that's all our characters refer to it as,
you
is
left.
being a Knight of Salami.
The day of
Yeah.
technical difficulties.
Yeah, I had a Echo Knight fighter kobold that was in constant competition with his Echo.
Oh, that sounds
Yes,
hysterical.
yeah. Echoes are, yeah. That one, that subclass is cool.
That sounds hysterical.
Yeah, there was at one point we were searching a room and I lifted up a couch. I just stayed there holding it because I couldn't hold it there longer than my Echo could. And then my character's name was Tarka. My Echo's name was Tarkin.
And he was in competition with
Yeah.
his Echo. It was pretty funny.
And the best part is we started off and nobody knew who was playing what, and I just kept bringing up Tarkin, and everyone was just like, okay, whatever that is. And then when we finally got into a fight, and I actually used it, they're like, oh, okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah, the Echo is kind of, it's kind of strange. It's an object. Is it? It's like a the Echo's like a spiritual weapon of sorts, but it's not a creature.
Paul, while we're sitting here, do you want to add a couple more wild shapes in there?
What do you need?
Giant frog.
Giant what?
Frog.
Okay, it's there.
Is there any way for you to give me access to add the things in myself?
For some reason, I tried it earlier with you, and it just wouldn't work. I don't know why, so I'll play around with it later on.
Okay. Saber-toothed tiger.
Still not working for him, huh? Let me see this.
That should be good.
All right, I'm gonna bump everyone to a different location. Let's see if this does anything. So I'm gonna get Fripp back in here. Let's go to US South. Let's see what happens.
Or start.
Yeah.
I won't even start.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, so when that happens, I had to restart my whole computer and then let it update after that. So like I said, I had to keep Discord up and open up as I run into the exact same issue. I can click all I want. I can try different ways of trying to open the app. It will not open.
I wonder if they're having some problems.
Maybe. Well, let me see this.
Girl.
All right.
Oh, honey.
Wait
Sorry,
till
go ahead.
wait till Fripp gets back. See if your starter router does help here. So as Soy is going to help out, Kisharat's on the ground. As the place is collapsing, we do see along the southern wall here is a bit of loose stonework that they've essentially put this as a barrier to keep the bricks from falling inwards. But if you press outwards, you're able to actually blow through the wall into what seems like a bit of the sky. You can see peering throughout the sky, but you can see a bit of daylight, I should say, on the other side of that wall. Now the question is, we have contents in the room that's next to all of you. We've got Kishara on the ground trapped, and so each of you get one action before we do potential more fallings of this place. That being said, I'm going from easy from left to right. So for you, Rakheim, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna. What did I see?
So in this room, a quick observation shows there's a bunch of like notes and papers on the table in front of you. We have a couple of crates that have a couple of swords, shields, computer items inside the crates as well. We have barrels, and we have looks like a bit of an armor rack to the south over here. It's kind of like ruined down. So each of these I mentioned is a point of interest. You can grab something from them before you either get on out of here or wait for next round to see if maybe you survive a little bit more here.
All right, I'll grab the contents on the table first.
Okay. We'll go to Fripp when he gets back, hopefully. Now to you next, Lex. What do you do?
He's not here.
He said Lex.
Oh, Lex? I thought he said Leo. Not bad. I'm gonna help Kishara get out.
Okay. All right. So, Soy, same thing, helping out Kishara.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the plan.
The two of you helping. Go ahead and both of you give me. Were you thinking athletics rolls? What are you thinking there, Soy? What are you talking?
She's just gonna pull back, so like athletics or strength, something
Okay.
like that.
Athletics will work, and same thing for you if you want to, Lex. Give me athletics or strength. What either one work here? Athletics should be strength anyway, so it should be fine.
No, that's
All right, Lex, you're helping, trying to pull out. In this case, Soy, you're trying, but you're not able to get good leverage. But Lex is getting leverage, so for you, Kishara, give me athletics, or actually give me, in this case, your acrobatics. Either one at advantage.
Did we figure out how to roll advantage?
Let's find out.
Twice.
Hold down control.
Control.
Good.
I mean, I rolled almost the same.
Actually, no, that was actually wrong. Let's see.
Control's
Is it-
disadvantage.
Not alt. Yeah, shift. Hold on, shift does it.
Do you want me to roll again? I mean, it rolled
No, roll a
twice.
16. That's fine. You get 16. So you three are helping, and you get the stone boulder moved off of Kishara. Kishara, you get free from it, and you all are free. And then the place starts to collapse a little bit more. Someone roll me a d20 on a 10 or more. The place is going to have you do more saves as the place starts to collapse even more.
Honey, you roll.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right.
The master of the
It's
low
moving. It's
rolls.
crumbling. It's not there yet, which means
Hey,
we can still.
welcome back.
Hey, Leo's back. Fantastic.
I'm on my
He,
hot.
he gets an action.
You
Yeah,
get
I get that.
Oh, it's not logging in. Boundary. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. All right.
All right. Or if you're to get in
Hold on.
here, then we'll describe what to do.
Okay.
All right, Leo, as a logging in. So, Leo, we see the scene right here. On the south passageway, there is a bit of daylight, or I'll say a sunlight coming from the southern wall, where it has kind of blockade at. We have essentially one action before things progress a little bit further. So we see that Ruckheim went to grab the papers on the table. We see that Lex as well as Soy went to go help and free Kashara, leaving you, Leo, to either break open the entrance to get out of here, or to go and grab one of the points of interest, either a bit of armor from the armor stand, shields or swords, or the crates, whatever might be inside them, or the barrels, whatever might be inside them. What do you think you want to do here, Leo?
Well, whatever it's going to be is quick. I don't want to fiddle around with looking in a barrel. Somebody grab those papers on the desk
Yes.
there already?
Yep, was grabbed by Ruckheim.
I'm not going to grab any weapons or anything. I'm fine.
Okay, so you're just gonna bolt out the exit, or try to break open the exit?
Yeah, we'll get out of here.
All right. I see you did disconnect again, Leo. Looks like you just came back in. So go ahead and give me, we'll just come back in here, Leo, a athletics roll.
It's not going to turn out well. Let's see. Yeah, maybe.
We'll go with
Hey,
it.
that's not bad.
So you move past and you grab all your strength and you actually slam. Actually, no, you tell me, Leo. So once you describe this in the situation, Leo, is that you do succeed to fail forward, but you do hurt yourself. So tell me how you succeed and how you hurt yourself at the same time.
So I'm heading for this door down here. Is that the trick?
Yep. There's a kind of like a brick wall over here. It does open up to the south. So how do you do two things? Open it and hurt yourself.
So I basically smash into the door as hard as I can, and I mess up my shoulder.
Okay, so you feel the pain in your shoulder, but it does completely break open, and you are going to see fully. Ooh, not that. You see this.
Do I see rocks falling into it from the ceiling?
You do not. You see a puddle of water that looks relatively nice, and you actually burst yourself into there, so you're actually in that room already, Leo.
All right, good. Come on in. It's safe. Well, relatively safe.
Right. Now the question is for the rest of you. Do you stay in to grab more things, or do you leave for your actions?
How long would it take me to run back and try and unlock that other door we didn't get through?
You're probably gonna die.
I'm just kidding. Kidding.
Well,
Jenny is like, I need to know what's behind that door, but
I know you
Kishara's like, fuck this, I'm out.
And you will never know because you didn't go there. That's how this game works.
So,
Yeah.
question. Do
Yeah.
we get a bonus action?
No, it's one action. What do you got? Grab something or leave.
I mean, do we need stuff?
I got the papers.
Yeah, you got the papers.
now,
I could take a quick look on this armor shelf, just a quick look.
You're either gonna grab it or you're gonna go. You're actually running and moving right here.
What's
think about it.
like?
I knew
what's
that.
like? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay. I knew that Leo was pretty hurt, right?
If we can get out of here, I have a way of healing most of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not looking so good.
Yeah, I definitely want to get out in this room with Leo because I know he was hurt pretty bad. So I don't want him over there by himself.
Okay. So Leo's leaving, obviously, because he bolted out here. Kishara leaves next, followed by Lex. Soy, what do you do?
I wish I had a way to tell if any of that stuff is magical. Just a quick question, just because I want to make sure. If she goes and grabs a piece of armor, is it going to slow her down?
Yeah. You either
Okay.
leave or you grab stuff right now. If you grab stuff, you're
Well, I
taking
meant
rolls.
like lower her speed
No.
type of stuff. Okay, that's what I meant. She's going to run over, grab some of the armor, And then she's also going to be using her, like, if she can, be using her spiritual weapon to kind of bash some of the bigger boulders coming
Okay.
down.
Okay, works. All right. So as you come in to grab stuff, you watch as so I just come grab some things. For you, Rickheim, do you grab the other things or do you rush out as well?
What's his so I see the weapons and then these barrels, right?
And the crates and the shields.
He's in the shields.
Oh, wait, there were shields? Oh, never mind. I probably would have gone for the shields over the armor.
No, you didn't see them.
Dear. Oh dear. What do I like, weapons or drink?
Or whatever in the crates or whatever in the barrels. Could be water, could be alcohol, could be napalm. Who knows?
You might have a problem around
Can
the
I
door.
smell what? Can I smell it?
You'll waste your turn here smelling it, but yeah.
Damn it. So
Soy's going to save. It's up to you if you want to do a save or not.
Pardon? Sorry.
So Soy's going to do a saving roll for the place collapsing. You right now are not if you leave. If you do stay here, with you and Soy are going to be doing saving throws to not take damage.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, Soy.
Oh, I was just going to ask what the saving throw is.
I'll tell you when. Well, I'm see what happens here with Rickheim first. So Rickheim,
All right.
what are you going to do?
So I see a sword and shields and something in the crates, right?
Yep.
Damn it.
Make a decision. Hurry.
I'm taking the barrels.
Okay, so you both go to grab the barrels of armor. The place collapses more and more. Someone, Rickheim, or I should say, actually no, because you're actually here, so I don't want you to roll. So someone, Jen, give me a d20 roll, please.
You notice I didn't.
On a 5 or more, it's collapsing, more and more. Okay. I need both of you to go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws.
All right. Hope this works. So shift. Yeah, no shift.
Soy, you're being fine right now. Rickheim, you are not. So Rickheim, you're gonna be taking this. Yep, sorry, one more time. Yep, one more time.
One more time, sorry.
There we go.
Okay.
What?
You're gonna go ahead and avoid the damage this round, but you realize this place is gonna collapse right now, which means you need to get out.
All right,
Yeah, Noise booking, and she's using her shield to, like, she has one of her shields up, and then she's using her spiritual weapon to knock some of the boulders away from Rokan as they run for the cover.
I'm gonna stand right next to Soy.
All right. So, as you both rush out, I'll just put you there. Or I'll just.
Oh, whoa.
I was moving you guys at the same time. So as you rush out of the building, the entire place just collapses with a deafening crash behind you. And you're holding the barrel, you're holding a bit of armor along those papers, and you all are essentially out here and just hit by the dust and dirt from this collapsing, whatever this laboratory was. The temperature is much cooler. There's no sunlight here. The sunlight is coming from actually out here, where there's a crack in the large walls. And you can see what sounds like, you can see what looks like a bit of leaves falling and the sound of rushing water.
Oh. Oh, beautiful oasis.
How
What
tall is this?
What was that?
Was what?
That place we were in. What was that? What was that guy? What about that door we didn't go through? Like, what was
I
that?
hope there was no one else in there. What a way to go.
I don't know what the magic going on.
Leo.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the papers. It's probably more use to you than me. I'm gonna check what's this in this barrel. Excuse me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How tall is this wall down here?
Can I read those papers?
I'm typing out right now.
Is everybody else okay?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good.
I'm a little beaten up. I'm fine.
Anyone else hurt? I can do something to give some of us some help there.
Do we
I'm
want?
good.
Do we want to rest here for a little while and figure out what the heck is going on? Or, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you're right. This is a pretty nice place. Take some sort of rest. I don't know.
I'll do a ritual detect magic. That's okay. While we're looking at the papers or after that. Or...
The detect magic now shows nothing.
Okay. Communicate that. There's all that magic that was back there is not in here.
Oh no. That must have gone real fast.
I am going to do Druidcraft. I'm worried about that blood rain and that storm, and so I'm gonna try and predict what the weather will be for the next 24 hours, right where we're at.
While that's going on, I'm gonna reach out and put my hand on Rikheim, and I'll spend the key points, and you will get 4 hit points.
This does 1 damage.
One.
I don't like you very much. Here you go. Here's that.
So just 1 hit. Sorry.
So it's 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gain 4 hit points.
Oh,
I don't know why I
thanks.
came up with damage, but
You hurt me. That's nice of you. Wait, plus, not minus. There we go. Thanks, Lex. Now, what's in this barrel? I'm just figuring out how to open it.
All right. Here is what the note says.
Okay.
When you check the barrel, it is heavy. And as you do open it up, you do see that it is full of alcohol. It seems to be a dwarven alcohol that is relatively strong and seems to be pretty good.
Oh, yes.
We lost him. Oh, he came back.
Oh, he's back.
Leo, wait, is it Leo again?
Leo's back.
Alright.
Well, let me read you guys the note before this happens again.
All
So
right.
here's what the note says. Here's what the papers say. By design, Basifiel was a fool to attempt the stopping of the ritual. No one will be able to remember the effects of what we are doing. Once you cause the rain, deliver the result to Belcroft in Daggerford. He will know what to do next. So he was doing this. So,
Yes, Fred?
Okay.
So-
Basifiel is obviously
I don't
trying
know how to
stop
do this.
him. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get a feature done. I'm new to doing 5th edition on.
Foundry?
Yeah, I'm used to like D&D Beyond merge with like Roll20 or something like that, or we would roll on D&D Beyond and then it would pop up in Foundry. So I'm not used to working a character sheet from Foundry yet.
What are you trying
So her Balm of Peace. I'm gonna put maybe that roll. No, that just rolls it. Did it? Okay, yeah, Balm of Peace. So she goes bing, 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 and all of you receive 2d6 plus 4 hit healing.
so click it.
A lot of help.
There you go.
How many channel divinities do you have?
Nice.
Once per short rest.
So you can only do that to one of us.
No, it's per creature.
That's
When you
cool.
move within 5 feet of any other creature during this action, you can restore two hit points to that creature. A creature receives the healing only once while you take this action.
Yeah, but an action is only 1 movement. So I don't know that you could get all of us.
No, you can't, if you walk.
I think it reads. I think the way it reads it is. I'll take a look, but I think it is actually what he's saying. Is you do heal everyone for that
Yeah.
much.
Because it allows me to move up to my movement speed to do so. And that's why it says you can only hit one creature one time, so I can't like double back and forth.
Oh, so you can like walk around. Oh, I see
No.
what you're saying.
And that's why it also says this movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay,
So
so we
she
all
goes Yeah, she was like Super Mario Golden. She gets like the star from Mario and like dee just like runs through and heals.
13 health. Fantastic. All right, now 13 health. So the armor you grabbed is actually what looks like a bit of it's a kind of like a brighter, almost like a bright reddish leather armor that is covered in dust and dirt from the collapse. And there's a bit of gems studded into like the collar of this coat. It is gonna be a leather armor, but it is gonna be worth a little bit more. And it is rather fashionable in a way.
Emblems on it.
What kind of armor is it?
It is studded leather armor.
Paul, did you see what I did with the druid craft or hear what I was doing?
I did not.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, that's
Druid crap. She's
Well-
trying to. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. I'm trying to predict the weather for the next 24 hours because of that blood rain and the storm and everything.
So, let's see. Just know there's no cloud at all in the sky.
Okay, so it's just gonna
It's
be
clear skies.
clear skies, sunny, like breezy, like just
A
nice.
slight breeze, but there's gonna be no rain, no cloud cover at all the next day.
That's so weird.
Oh, so it's like a golden. It's a golden orb. So that's the druid craft. It says here.
All right. But with that being said, I think we'll call our pre-game right here.
Okay.
Rick, I was happy with alcohol.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Sweet. And I got to use my Balm of Thieves. I was hoping to use that at some point. Yay.
Cool. That's cool. Is that
Yeah, that's why I went with the Peace Domain. I was just like, she also does like the charging Minotaur thing, but I kind of wanted to switch it to be like a happy moment instead of.
Yay! Please ran me.
Yeah.
Use your
So-
horn thing.
So no comment today, but y'all got a sense, and this is essentially just be talking to mostly to Fripp and Jimmy. So we got an idea of how to run my games, and this I think is a good set of how I do it. You haven't seen comment, but we'll probably have that maybe next session. But yeah, ultimately, hope you had a bit of a good time, and if you want to continue with me, by all means, continue with me. But ultimately, I hope you had fun, me too. But I'm actually very curious on what everyone thought about today.
Yeah, that felt like combat to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I had personally, I had a lot of fun. I thought it was our characters got to know each other a little bit, got to see what each other can do. Some great mysteries, but not like. I personally don't feel like it's frustrating how much we don't know, because sometimes I feel like DMs do that where it's just like you get way too many questions without any of them getting answered, and so that kind of like can get a little frustrating. But this one felt like no, we pretty much just have like one big question about like what was that place with the rain and everything. So
And we already had a clue as to what that is.
yeah, so I was like, like I said, I was like, I think that's really well done. So I'm thoroughly enjoying the story. I had a lot of fun today. The deck saves were fun and such, and to see everyone flex their powers, so pretty cool.
It's good. I was happy that my low rolls came in for a change.
Yeah.
I think you got I think you got done what you wanted to, which was to hook us. So I'm hooked. So
Awesome.
I'm in the mission.
Awesome. But yeah, you two think it over. Actually, everyone here. I mean, you might not like the game itself, but think it over the week. Let me know. If we continue, if we're all here continue, we'll just continue the story and move into the actual campaign itself. This will be the part of the campaign, which is still going to be part of the campaign no matter what's happening here. But yeah, think it over. Let me know. And yeah, just hope you had a good time.
Well, Rick Khan got his beer, at least.
Paul, you know Mike and I are in it, so we're in it. We're gonna go to bed. We gotta be up at 2 a.m, so I'm gonna take him. We're gonna
Have a
head
good
to
night.
bed. Good night, guys. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing.
Yes.
I think it was great so far. Hopefully, we'll see you next week.
Dude,
All right. Yes.
Yep, indeed.
All right, toodaloo.
Take care.
All right, Matthew, I'm gonna take off because I am fucking tired now. I'm talking so much today. So I'll talk to you tomorrow for Star Wars.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Take care, DM. See you next week.
Okay, talk to you next week.